This confirms that the Los Angeles Angels are the worst ran organization aside from the Oakland A's. Obviously, they're historically bad, but the Los Angeles Angels are 29th. 29th because the Los Angeles Angels have wasted Mike Trout, an all-time great, a guy who's won multiple MVPs, put out insane numbers, and he's out for the season once again. Absolutely pathetic. Why haven't the Angels traded this man? You could have traded him to the Phillies and got him a great amount of quality prospects. Instead, you're just going to let him waste away his career, never win a playoff game. He's going to be possibly the best player to ever not win a single playoff game. That's absolutely sad for Mike Trout, and I feel so bad for him that he hasn't been traded. And obviously, he's not completely innocent because he has put in a hand to stay at the Angels, but he should have got traded. No way the Angels are listening to Mike Trout. You know, if I'm the Angels, I don't care what Mike Trout says, and I trade him to a team like the Phillies or the Yankees, any team that are calling in for Trout, because you could get a lot of prospects for a guy like Trout. But obviously, you know, the value is just diminishing by the season. More injuries and more injuries. He's just getting beat down more and more and more. Now, look at the Angels on deadline day. Look at this GM. One of the worst GMs in the league right here, because you right now are not going to be competing for the playoffs. There are 10 better teams in the NL that are better than or in the AL, I'm sorry, that are better than the Angels and will have a better chance of making the playoffs, right? Rengifo was getting a lot of interest, doesn't get traded. Anderson, a lot of interest, doesn't get traded. Taylor Ward, a lot of interest, doesn't get traded. The only guys you trade is a couple bullpen pieces. Guys, why are you not trading these three guys who can get you prospects when you are dead last in the rankings of farm system? Yeah, the Angels are last. The best rankings you've had is 28th. Wow. So instead of trading these guys and for being dead last, try to raise maybe into 20, maybe possibly the late teens. No, you keep them for some reason. You just because you're a little bit hot right now. I guarantee you, in less than 2 weeks, you are gonna be absolutely out of playoff contention. No chance about it. Right now, you got like a 5% chance, but soon enough, you're gonna go on a losing streak and just blow it off. It seems like they just want to fill in seats at Angel Stadium. Well, guess what? You're never going to do that until you rebuild. Look at the Orioles. You would think they would have one of the worst farm systems. You're trying to go all in right now. No, they have one of the best farm systems because when they rebuilt, they collected nothing but prospects. And now they have so many prospects, they don't know what to do with them. So, right here, the Angels should be looking at the Orioles saying, oh, that's what we got to do. Trade away everyone. You know, you're going to have a couple losing seasons, and then you're going to end up having tons of prospects, develop them right, and then boom, you're going to be winning the division. But instead, you want to compete half-heartedly and, you know, just try to get as many wins as possible. Try to fill out the stadium. Wow, if you get a playoff game, wow, amazing. That's what they're going for, not championship like these other rosters, you know. You look at the Nationals, they won a World Series, they have a bad season, and then they start, you know, trading Juan Soto and all these other players from the foundation of that World Series win, and they rebuilt, and now look at them now. They have these prospects coming out, and the Nationals look like they're going to be a good team in 1 or 2 years. Something that the Angels should be looking at, and I've always been a guy that said, hey, the Los Angeles Angels should have traded Ohtani that last season that he was there with the Angels coming off of the MVP season, right? And Mike Trout, and you would have got tons of prospects, and right now you'd be in the top 10 in prospects for the amount of prospects you would have got for Ohtani and Trout that year. But instead you kept them, let go of Ohtani for free, and Mike Trout can't play 80 games in a single season. Pathetic. Now, instead of the GM saying, oh, we should look to rebuild and trade Mike Trout, instead he comes out with this blasphemy. You'd think he's raising the trade value for him, but instead, I actually believe him. He's going to be saying that because he wants to get the Angels fans excited for next season because he knows this is a throwaway season just for Mike Trout to get hurt around the trade deadline next season, and then, boom, the Angels season, another twist in the turns of losing season. His call is 70 hit home runs. And an MVP again. It's not going to happen. You'll be lucky to win 60 games. That's how pathetic it's looking. Jeez, the Angels really need to look at themselves in the mirror and say, we're a losing organization. We need to do better and rebuild. Look at what the Orioles have done. Look at what the Pirates are doing. Look at what the Nationals are doing. You know, these are teams, the Rangers, Diamondbacks. These are teams that have gotten their prospects, developed them, you know, after some losing seasons, some pathetic seasons, and then they end up competing. You're not gonna, take a shortcut here. You have to take the losing seasons on the chin before you can have winning seasons and win the division. Like the Orioles have done, how the Rangers have done it. All these teams, Diamondbacks, these teams lost before they won, and the Angels don't want to do that for some reason, and it's pathetic. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos, and make sure to leave a comment down below if you think the Angels should trade Mike Trout. I think it's time to let him go back home to Phillies. They're competitive. Let him have the rest of his career there. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.